guests, and esteemed scholars of Newcastle University. I stand before you now with a problem. See, I've been given the privilege and the honour of speaking to you on one of the most momentous days of your life. But when you consider everything these graduates have been through in the past 3 or 4 years, that all the hard work they've done, all the challenges they've faced, and all the frustrating second-order differential equations that demanded to be solved. When you think about it all, I am just left speechless. There is nothing I can say, no words any man can find that would do these graduates justice. But then again, graduates, you don't need me to tell you that there are some very proud friends and relatives in the room right now. But anyway, anyone who is or ever has been a maths and stats student will have encountered that dreaded moment. The moment when you're socialising, meeting new people, and they ask you, casually, what degree course do you do? And you'll just say, oh, I do maths. But you know what's coming next. Their response is going to be somewhere on the spectrum from a mild, to a full-bodied, But actually, I don't see what's wrong with it. Because in maths, everything works so beautifully well. Professor Stan Gooder once said, the essence of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple. And he's right. You can take a vastly chaotic system and sum it up with just an equation. Just a bite-sized chunk of information that anyone can digest. That's why Professor Brian Cox can come on your TV on a Sunday evening and stare longingly in his trademark style to where the stars are out there and explain all this magic that goes on in space and make it completely understandable to a wide audience. Some of you have said to me, some of you graduates, yes, that you fully intend to burn your math notes when you get home because you won't need them anymore. But I think that's an absolute shame, because maths and stats is actually a pretty potent art. Now we each have our own degree, a nice little individual confirmation of our excellence. But we didn't graduate alone. We all graduated together, like one big, happy, Pythagoras-worshipping family. And I think that's rather appropriate, because this is a degree that we all do together, even when we're not meant to be working together. And when you think about it, you can't get through university alone. You've got your family. You wouldn't get very far without them. And you've got your friends, the most valuable people to you. I suggest you hold on to them no matter where you go in life. But also, there are the lecturers, the people who have made us the whiz kids we are today. So, even though we create the occasional appreciation society for our favourite lecturers on our favourite social networking site, I still don't think we give them enough credit. So, for their infinite enthusiasm for all things maths and stats, and their unbounded commitment to our learning, I'd like to thank all of the School of Maths and Stats on behalf of all the graduates here today. It's actually quite funny watching graduates in their graduation robes. The moment you give them a vastly oversized garment and a hood so big they can live out their Jedi Master fantasies, they all turn into little children. Students genuinely can't wait to wear these things, except perhaps for me. See, I didn't want to graduate, if I'm honest. It's a bit of a wake-up call. It means that we have to step out that door and go into the big, brave new world where everyone expects so much from us. A world where we are expected to settle down, get a job, and keep our cool no matter what challenges we're faced with. And it's a bit of a scary place. But actually, I want you to remember everything you've been through over the past 3 or 4 years. When you think about it, you've been through a lot, an awful lot. We've gained new skills. We've shown determination to meet these absurd deadlines. We've become independent people. We've pushed the boundaries of what we can do, made new friends, met people who have changed our lives forever. We've even dealt with a veritable smorgasbord of problems along the way. And all of this while nursing a hangover from the night before. But when you have everything you've been through, everything you've experienced, it's taught us so much about ourselves. We now know our strengths and our weaknesses. So no matter what life throws at us, we can call upon an experience that can guide us to success. And that's just as well. Because with that brave new world breathing down our necks, you know what? I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. Thank you.